What's up? Alright, so it's fucking 1:30 in the morning, and I had just seen Ghost, Opeth, and Mastodon perform at the Roseland Ballroom in Manhattan. And I'm going to do a review. First of all, it was just insane. um, um, so I'm just going to start off. So Ghost was the opener band. They only played about 6 songs. They played for exactly half an hour, which I thought was kind of short for an opener, but whatever. Just a quick note: this show went really fast. They didn't even have a curtain covering up the stage for like the band prep and the gear prep, so like it went way faster than usual. I guess they didn't want to have people watching them set up the stage every for like half an hour. I've waited like 45 minutes in between bands. I don't know what's up with that. So anyway, yeah, Ghost. I've heard their stuff before. I dig the like 70s vibe they're kind of going for. I really like their songs, and they were great live. They come out. Um, the guitarists come out first. The guitarist, the bassist, the two guitarists, the bassist, and the keyboardist and the drummer come out wearing these like black. I don't know what you call them. They're just like black outfits you see like a Satanist wearing. Um, you got the black point. It's not really pointed. It kind of just drapes over their face, and they got the masks. Yeah, but they come out kind of just like not praying, but walking out in a file line, and then the lead singer comes out and he's wearing this skull. I think it was a mask, but it looked like it could have just been face paint over some sort of um, like matted mask material. But yeah, he has like the skull face paint mask or whatever on. He's got like the Pope headdress and the Pope dress, and it was just great. He's wearing gloves and shit. And yeah, they're really good. They performed pretty tight to what their records sound like, even better, a lot heavier. The records aren't as heavy, they don't sound as heavy, but live they're pretty, the bass felt good. But in terms of heaviness, like actual loudness, it was a little underwhelming. I thought I was like I remember I saw like High on Fire live and like as an opener, and they were just fucking as loud as the main acts. Um, but yeah, I guess it's just kind of the music. It's not really emphasizing the loudness. It's more about the musicianship. So yeah, so that went well, and then on to Opeth. You know, 15 minutes after Ghost was on, maybe 20 minutes, and they opened up with the Devil's Orchard, whatever the fuck, Orchard. Um, that's a great song. I didn't really get into. Whenever I thought of Opeth beforehand, I always thought of like melodic, not as in like melodies, but just like really light singing and kind of like acoustic playing with occasional solos and stuff, which was really stubborn of me because they were fucking amazing. Um, they played a lot of Heritage, hence the Heritage Hunters tour. I really liked the Heritage album. Once I started listening to that, I was like, yeah, I was almost more stoked for Opeth than Mastodon because I've seen Mastodon so many times. I knew what to expect. Um, Opeth, yeah, they played. I think it was like 6 or 7 songs from Heritage, and no, it must have been about 9 or no, probably 7 from Heritage and some other album. I think they played 2 songs of off of other albums. Um, but I'm definitely gonna get their albums right now after I make this video. And then after that, they played the Grand Conjuration, and not Deliverance, which they played on every other tour so far. Every other in every other city on this tour so far. Deliverance as the last song. They played I think it's Demon's Fall or Demon Demon's Wall, Demon something. Man, that song was fucking great. Um, I got video, I think, of the Grand Conjuration. So yeah, so they played, and then comes. Oh, by the way, it's pretty crazy right now. There's like only one person maybe 1 or 3 people that crowd surfed during Opeth. Um, a little moshing, not really. I didn't really expect that. Like the moshing wasn't even good because I wasn't even pushed up against the gate at all until they played the last two songs. More so the last one, but yeah. So they played. Then Mastodon came on at like 9:20. Opened up with Black Tongue. Then played Hand of Stone, Crystal Skull, Thickening, Blasteroid, Stargasm, The Hunter, All the Heavy Lifting, Spectrelight. Um, I don't know if this is. I think that was pretty much in order. But then they played like Aqua Dementia, Curl of the Burl. This isn't in order anymore. Blood and Thunder. They ended with the Sparrow, which also they haven't played. They've played Creature Lives in all the other cities as the encore. Um, yeah, I'm missing a bunch of songs. Crack the Sky they played. Um, and when Mastodon came on, I was excited for them, but I knew they weren't playing a lot of Leviathan or Blood Mountain. No Remission, which is a little sad. This is the fourth full time I've seen them. The fifth time I saw them play like two or three songs at Mayhem Festival. I only caught the end of their set, which I didn't really dig them as. I was just starting to get into them back then. I wish I saw them, but I didn't. So I'm going to say fourth and a half time. So really fourth time seeing them. And I've seen them play Iron Tusk, Marches of the Fire Ants, Where Strides the Behemoth, Circo Sasquatch, Capillarian Crest, Crystal Skull, The Wolf is Loosed. I saw them play all of Crack the Sky two times. Um, I've seen them play it all, and it was really refreshing to hear them play most of. They pretty much played all of the Hunter except for Dry Bone Valley. They played, of course, they played that. They played all of the Hunter except for Creature Lives. They played Bedazzle Fingers and Fingernails too. It was just great. I didn't think. First of all, it's an Opeth concert, and I know they're heavy, but I never imagined people like going nuts at an Opeth concert, and I didn't expect people to go nuts at this concert either. But I think people are going more insane than when I saw them play. The last time I saw them at Terminal 5 with Red Fang and Dillinger Escape Plan, where they played 23 songs. 23 fucking songs. And people are going insane. I was mosh pitting. No, I was moshing. Sorry, I'm tired and delirious. I was moshing like nuts. I crowd surfed twice, which is crazy. I almost cracked my fucking face on the ground. Crowd surfing sucks because once you get to the front, you gotta fight your way through everyone. People are just like, "Fuck off, man! What the fuck are you doing?" I'm just like, whatever. Um, but yeah, I saw them a bunch. This show really surprised me. Opeth's sound was also a little underwhelming. They were really tight, perfect musicianship. It just wasn't. I really like when my concerts are loud. Like I feel it everywhere, not just coming at me. I feel it all around me. Mastodon was really good. I was into it. Everyone was into it. People are going insane. The mosh pits were huge, especially when they played Blood and Thunder, like the second and last song. It was just the whole floor was going nuts. Um, yeah. I got some good videos. I got like three or four. I got Opeth playing one of their last songs, and I got like the slower songs from Mastodon on my iTouch. I'll probably make a compilation that'll be like 4 minutes long and post it on YouTube so you guys can watch it. I was listening to it through my headphones. It's pretty good quality considering it's on my iTouch. Um, I didn't get any ghost footage. I got some photos, but yeah, I also got this bad boy, a pic from behinds. My behinds are sexy right now. Um, yeah, so if you're watching this, I suggest you get tickets for the show because there's still like 2 weeks of the tour left. I'm sure my show wasn't sold out. Um, yeah, so great show. Um, I don't know what else to say. I don't really rank concerts because they're all great. Each one is a unique experience. I've seen Mastodon pretty much 5 times, and they're a great band to see. They've also really improved from the first time I saw them. They were good. They're even better now, especially singing. Ron Daler on the drums, holy shit. Can he sing? He held a note while like doing fills for like 10 seconds. It was crazy. So see the show. Amazing.